Hello students, today we will see here physical properties of ethers. First of all, physical properties of ethers, then chemical properties of ethers and uses of ethers. Here physical properties of ethers. The first one is first two members. First two members means like this CH3O CH3, it contains two carbon atoms, and another is ethyl methyl ether, it contains two carbon atoms, it contains three carbon atoms. These two are the first two members, that is dimethyl ether and ethyl methyl ether are gases. These two, they appear in the gaseous form, and higher ethers are means they contain, or the ethers which contain more than three carbon atoms are colorless liquids with pleasant odor. Then second one is lower ethers are highly volatile and highly inflammable. Lower ethers means they contain less number of the carbon atoms, they are volatile and highly inflammable. Inflammable means ज्वलनशील है. As like of that alcohols, boiling points of ether show gradual increase with the increase in molecular mass. It means that as the number of carbon atom increases, boiling point also increases. In ethers, COC bond angle is 110. So now suppose the structure is like this, ROR. This angle is of 110. It is not of exactly of 1 degree, 180 degree like this. ROR असं structure नाही आहे, because due to the presence of two lone pair of electrons here, these two alkyl groups, they are shifted like this, and this bond angle, it reduces from 180 to 110 degree due to the lone pair of electrons present on this oxygen atom. It is distorted geometry, and it is not and that angle is not of 180 degree. Dipole moment of diethyl ether is 1.18 D. Then lower members are soluble in water, as they lower members means they contain less number of carbon atoms. Lower members are soluble in water as they form hydrogen bonds with water. As molecular mass increases, solubility decreases. As the number of carbon atom increases, solubility decreases, because lower ethers, they have the structure like this, which carries partial negative charge, and the structure of water is like this, H2O, it carries partial positive charge. It forms a hydrogen bonding with this water molecule. It is hydrogen bond. Therefore, hydrogen bonding, this property is shown by all these all ethers, they show the hydrogen bonding with water molecule. Alcohols also show the hydrogen bonding with water molecule. Phenol, that also show the hydrogen bonding with water molecule. Therefore, such type of the hydrogen bonding formation takes place with water molecule. Therefore, ethers are soluble in water. It is regarding about the physical properties. Now then after that, chemical properties of ethers. Now chemical properties of ethers. And now ethers are laboratory test. First of all, laboratory test for ethers. Ethers are less reactive. Ethers are neutral in nature. The nature of ethers, like that of alcohols, they are also neutral in nature. They do not have any active functional group. Therefore they are inert in nature. फारशा reactions त्यांच्या होत नाहीत. They do not have active functional group. Therefore they do not react with bases, reducing agents, oxidizing agents, or active metals like sodium, potassium. Ether only dissolve in cold concentrated H2SO4 due to the formation of oxonium salts. They react only with H2SO4 and forms oxonium salts like this. Ether, they do not react with bases, reducing agents, oxidizing agents and active metals. They react only with acids like H2SO4. So formula of H2SO4 is like this, H2SO4, and it gives this oxygen atom has lone pair of electron, therefore it attracts hydrogen atom of this sulfuric acid H like there. It donates the lone pair of electron, therefore it carries positive charge, प्लस एक हायड्रोजन या ऑक्सिजनला अटॅच झाला म्हणजे शिल्लक इकडे राहिलेला असेल ते H2SO4च्या ऐवजी HSO4 मायनस, कारण H प्लस ह्याच्यातून निघून गेला आणि इथं अटॅच झाला. हा ऑक्सिजन कॅरीज पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज, देअरफॉर इट इज नोन ॲज ऑक्झोनियम आयॉन फॉर्मेशन. Oxonium ion formation takes place. In this way, ethers reacts with only acids to give oxonium ions. This property is used to distinguish between ethers and alkanes. Ethers ला आणि alkanes ला distinguish करण्यासाठी ही property वापरली जाते, because alkanes they do not react with acids. Now here it is regarding about the laboratory test for ethers. Then reactions involving alkyl groups. Here when ethers are exposed to air, then they form peroxides. When ethers are exposed to air, then they form peroxides. Here, when ethers are exposed to air means they react with the oxygen atom which is present in the air to form peroxides. Peroxides are hazardous or explosive. Hence, to prevent formation of peroxides, ethers are always stored in airtight and brown colored bottles. Always stored in airtight and brown colored bottles. Such type of the question that may be asked in the examination. Why ethers are stored in airtight and brown colored bottles? Because if they are exposed to air, then this ether molecule, suppose diethyl ether is there, C2, I have taken here the example of diethyl ether, it reacts with the oxygen which is present in the air, and it is converted into hydroxide, peroxide of diethyl ether like this. O2 हा बॉन्ड ब्रेक होईल आणि हा एक ऑक्सिजन, हा जो हे दोन ऑक्सिजन जे आहे त्यातला एक बॉन्ड ब्रेक होईल आणि ऑक्सिजन हायड्रोजनला अटॅच होतील आणि यूज द स्ट्रक्चर लाईक दिस, CH3CH O2H5. This much part remains as it is, and here is the addition of this O2 molecule. हा Hच्या ऐवजी इथं OOH, H2 इथं जर H2O2 असेल तर हायड्रोजन पेरॉक्साईड. आता हा झाला पेरॉक्साईड ऑफ डायइथिल इथर. डायइथिल इथरचा इकडचा सगळा ग्रुप आहे म्हणून याला पेरॉक्साईड ऑफ डायइथिल इथर. अँड सच टाईप ऑफ द डायइथिल इथर रिॲक्ट्स विथ ऑक्सिजन टू गिव्ह पेरॉक्साईड ऑफ डायइथिल इथर, अँड इट इज हजार्डस अँड एक्सप्लोजिव्ह. हे एक्सप्लोजिव्ह आहे, स्फोटक आहे. देअरफॉर वी हॅव टू अवॉइड द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ सच peroxides. To avoid the formation of these peroxides, they are always, therefore ethers are stored in airtight and brown colored glass bottles. Then after that is the only one reaction in which this ether linkage or oxygen atom is involved. Alkyl group here, this alkyl group is involved here. This alkyl group is involved. Now the reactions involving CO bond. ज्या रिॲक्शन्समध्ये हा CO आणि ऑक्सिजनमधला बॉन्ड ब्रेक होणार आहे, COC सच टाईप ऑफ द लिंकेज इज देअर इन इथर्स. हे दोन बॉन्ड जे आहेत हे बॉन्ड ब्रेक होऊन रिॲक्शन्स होतील, त्या टाईपच्या रिॲक्शन्स. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दॅट इज हायड्रोलायसिस ऑफ इथर. रिॲक्शन विथ देअर इज रिॲक्शन विथ डायल्यूट H2SO4. दॅट इज दिस रिॲक्शन इज ऑल्सो नोन ॲज हायड्रोलायसिस ऑफ इथर. Now, hydrolysis of ether. In this reaction, it is an example of acid hydrolysis. Hydrolysis means addition of water molecule takes place in the presence of acids like dilute H2SO4. असं लिहिलं तरी चालतं किंवा डायल्यूट H2SO4 लिहिण्याच्या तुम्ही H प्लस लिहिलं तरी चालतं. इथं H प्लस आणि H2O जर एकत्रित लिहिलं तर वी कॅन राईट लाईक दिस ऑल्सो, H3O प्लस हिअर ऑन दिस arrow. Then what happens here now? The bond between this oxygen and alkyl group breaks here. H2 molecule, addition of H2 takes place like this, HOH. It gives ROH, 2 molecules of ROH. It gives alcohol. When ether is hydrolyzed by using dilute acids like H2SO4, HCl, then it gives alcohol. If simple ether is there, it gives two molecules of same alcohol. But if like this, for example, instead of this ROR we can take here another example like this C2H5OC2. It is a simple ether. Here the bond between these two oxygen and carbon atom breaks here, and we will get here two molecules of ethanol C2H5OH. It gives two molecules of ethanol. But if there is a mixed ether, if we have taken here mixed ether like this C2H5OCH3, when it is heated with water in the presence of acid, then it gives two different molecules of alcohols, two different alcohols. Here C2H5OH and another molecule is CH3OH. When mixed ether like ethyl methyl ether is treated with water molecule in the presence of acid, or when it is acid hydrolyzed, when mixed ether like ethyl methyl ether is acid hydrolyzed, then it gives mixture of ethanol and methanol. Similarly, if we have taken here aromatic ether like anisole OCH3, here the bond between this carbon and oxygen breaks here, plus H2O in the presence of acid, it gives phenol C6H5OH plus methanol. When this anisole is hydrolyzed by acid hydrolyzed, then it gives mixture of phenol and anisole. It is regarding about the hydrolysis of ethers. Then another reaction, the second reaction is with PCl5, phosphorus pentachloride. When this PCl5 ROR means ether is treated with PCl5, suppose these two alkyl groups they are different, then it gives, now here PCl5 means फॉस्फरसला 5 क्लोरीन ॲटम असे अटॅच असतील PCl5, हा एक Cl कंबाईन होईल, it gives RCl, another alkyl group combines with another, it gives R-Cl, means if these two alkyl groups are different from each other, then remaining part, what is remaining here now? Oxygen atom, phosphorus and 3 chlorine atoms, they will combine and gives POCl3 as a byproduct. When ether is treated with PCl5, heated with PCl5, then it gives alkyl chlorides. Suppose here, if there is a simple ether C2H5O plus PCl5, then it gives two molecules of C2H5Cl plus POCl3. If mixed ether is there like this, C2H5OCH3 methoxyethane plus PCl5, then it gives two different alkyl chloride, that is C2H5Cl means ethyl chloride or chloroethane plus methyl chloride plus POCl3. In this way we can convert ethers into alkyl chlorides by using PCl5. That is the second reaction. Then third one is reaction with hot and concentrated acid like HCl and HI, HBr and HI. When this ether is treated with HI, आपण रिएक्शन्स कोणत्यासाठी करतो आहोत? कार्बन आणि ऑक्सिजन मधला बॉन्ड ब्रेक होणार आहे, या रिएक्शन्स हाय बॉन्ड ब्रेक होतील फक्त. HI, it gives addition takes place like this, H and I, and it gives the mixture of alcohol plus alkyl iodide. It is alcohol and another molecule is of alkyl iodide. When ether is treated with hot HI, then use mixture of alcohol and alkyl iodide. If simple ether is there, then use, suppose the example is like this, C2H5O plus HI, heat or in the presence of hot HI, it gives here the molecule between the bond between this oxygen and C2H5 breaks here, hydrogen goes to this oxygen atom, it gives C2H5OH means ethanol, and this iodide goes to this C2H5 group and use C2H5I means ethyl iodide or iodoethane. If mixed ether is taken there, then higher alkyl group always gives alcohol. That we have to remember here. In case of mixed ethers, higher alkyl group gives alcohol. Suppose the example is like this. Here now they are see here the example is like this. CH3OC2H5, ethyl ether, it is mixed ether, plus HI, it gives, here now the bond between this CH3 ion breaks here, iodide goes to this methyl group and it gives CH3I, methyl iodide, plus ethanol. Higher alkyl group, means see this one, C2H5, higher alkyl group always gives alcohol. That we have to remember here. There is no formation like this, methyl alcohol and ethyl iodide. Higher alkyl group always gives ethanol. That we have to remember here. Then another reaction is of this here. Another reaction is of anisole is there, plus HI. Again here the bond between this HO and CH3 breaks here and we'll get here phenol, C6H5OH plus CH3I. It is phenol. Phenol is obtained. Now, order of reactivity of halo acids. Order of reactivity of halo acids is like this. HI is hydroiodic acid. HI is more reactive than HBr, and HBr is more reactive than HCl. It is regarding about the reactions of aliphatic ethers. Then now there are some examples of electrophilic substitution reaction, that is the reactions of aromatic ethers, and now in our syllabus includes the example of this aromatic ether, anisole. It is known as anisole, or it is also known as methylphenyl ether or methoxybenzene. Methoxybenzene is the IUPAC name, methylphenyl ether is the common name. या इथरचे आपल्याला सबस्टिट्यूशन्स रिॲक्शन, इलेक्ट्रोफिलिक सबस्टिट्यूशन रिॲक्शन स्टडी करायच्यात. आता या रिॲक्शन्स स्टडी करत असताना दिस मिथॉक्सी ग्रुप OCH3 group, it is bonded or it is attached to this benzene ring. Again it is electron donating group, and whenever electron donating group is attached to this benzene ring, that it is a ortho para directing group. जसं की फिनॉलमध्ये OH ग्रुप इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेटिंग ग्रुप होता, तसाच हा सुद्धा इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेटिंग ग्रुप आहे. म्हणून फिनॉलमध्ये जसे आर्थो या दोन पोझिशन्स आणि एक पॅरा पोझिशन ॲक्टिव्ह होत होती, तसं इथं सुद्धा रिॲक्शन्स करत असताना, इलेक्ट्रोफिलिक सबस्टिट्यूशन रिॲक्शन्स करत असताना ॲनिसोलच्या सगळ्या रिॲक्शन्समध्ये फक्त ही एक आर्थो पोझिशन, ही आर्थो पोझिशन आणि ही पॅरा पोझिशन इथंच सबस्टिट्यूएंट येतात. या पोझिशनला सबस्टिट्यूएंट येणार नाहीत. सबस्टिट्यूशन होईल त्या फक्त आर्थो आणि पॅरा पोझिशनला. दॅट वी हॅव टू रिमेंबर. हे जर लक्षात असेल तर मग आपल्याला सगळ्याच रिॲक्शन्स करता येतात. बिकॉज इट इज इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेटिंग ग्रुप OCH3 ग्रुप and it activates ortho and para positions. Therefore, now the first reaction is, here I have given all that description, all that in this description here. Methoxy group is attached to the benzene ring of aromatic ethers, is ortho para directing, म्हणजे ortho आणि para position activate करतो. Electron density at 2 ortho and 1 para position increases. Therefore, electrophilic substitution takes place at 2 ortho and 1 para position. Here now halogenation. In this halogenation reaction now, similarly सगळ्या रिएक्शन्स आता सारख्याच आहेत. हॅलोजिनेशन OCH3, halogenation means addition of bromine in the presence of CH3COOH means acetic acid. What happens here now? It gives the products like this OCH3 प्लस हा मॉलिक्यूल जशाला तसा काढतोय मी अनिसॉलचा, आणि मी तुम्हाला म्हणालो होतो एक BR या पोझिशनला जाईल, दुसरा BR या पोझिशनला जाईल. तुमच्या पुस्तकामध्ये बॅलन्स्ड रिॲक्शन दिलेली नाही म्हणून तुम्ही अशी लिहिली तरी चालते. आणि बॅलन्स्ड जर लिहायची असेल तर 2 मॉलिक्यूल्स घ्यावे लागतात, प्लस 2 BR2 घ्यावं लागतं, प्लस इकडे 2 HBr हा बाय प्रॉडक्ट तयार होतो. तुम्ही असं लिहिलं तरी चालतं. इट इज ऑर्थोब्रोमो अनिसॉल, इट इज ऑर्थोब्रोमो अनिसॉल अँड इट इज प्याराब्रोमो अनिसॉल अँड इट इज अ मेजर प्रॉडक्ट. 90% लक्षात ठेवायचं, पॅरा पोझिशन जास्त ॲक्टिव्ह असते. पॅरा पोझिशनचा हा प्रॉडक्ट हा नेहमी मेजर असतो. इट इज 90% और इट इज अ मेजर प्रॉडक्ट अँड इट इज 20%, 10%, 10 to 20% और इट इज अ मायनर प्रॉडक्ट. अशाच पद्धतीनं सगळ्या रिॲक्शन्स करायच्या. ब्रोमेशनच्या नंतर सेकंड अनादर रिॲक्शन इज नायट्रेशन. दॅट इज रिॲक्शन विथ HNO3. म्हणजे BRच्या ऐवजी आता या BRच्या ऐवजी तर NO2 ग्रुप आपल्याला ॲड करायचा आहे, नायट्रो ग्रुप. Therefore, reaction with nitric acid, see this one, reaction with concentrated HNO3, that is nitration, nitric acid. When anisole is treated with concentrated nitric acid, NO2OH, आपण ॲरोवरती लिहिलं तरी चालतं, concentrated HNO3 in the presence of concentrated H2SO4, and again it gives OCH3 group अनादर OCH3 मीन्स अनिसॉलचा मॉलिक्यूल रिॲक्शन बॅलन्सवर लिहायची गरज नाही. इथं आर्थो पोझिशनला एनोट अटॅच होईल, दुसऱ्या मॉलिक्यूलमध्ये पॅरा पोझिशनला. इट इज पॅरा नायट्रो अनिसॉल, इट इज आर्थो नायट्रो अनिसॉल, इट इज अ मेजर प्रॉडक्ट अगेन. त्याच पद्धतीनं आर्थो आणि पॅरा पोझिशनला एनओ2 ग्रुप अटॅच होईल. देन दॅट आफ्टर दॅट फ्रायडल क्राफ्ट रिॲक्शन. इन दिस फ्रायडल क्राफ्ट रिॲक्शन दॅट इज टू बी फ्रायडल क्राफ्ट अल्कायलेशन and Friedel Crafts acylation. Alkylation means we have to replace hydrogen atom of that anisole of that benzene ring with alkyl group like this, and for that purpose in Friedel Crafts alkylation we have to do the reaction with methyl chloride. या पोझिशन्सला दोन्ही पोझिशनला मिथिल ग्रुप ॲड करायचा आहे. it gives the structures like this. OCH3 प्लस OCH3 हे ॲज इट इज राहील. या पोझिशनला एक CH3 ग्रुप आणि या पॅरा पोझिशनला इट इज कार्बन नंबर 1 2. आता हा मात्र प्रायोरिटी ऑर्डर याच्या अगोदर येते मिथिल ग्रुपची म्हणून याचं आहे टोलिन नाव झालं बेसिक कंपाऊंडचं, आणि अशी नंबरिंग देऊन 1 2 3 4 5 6 हे होतं 2 मिथॉक्सिटोलिन, अँड इट इज 1 2 3 4 5 6 4 मिथॉक्सिटोलिन. याचं नाव आहे याचं नाव आहे ॲनिसॉल. पण इथं CH3 ग्रुप अटॅच झाला की ॲनिसॉल ग्रुप जर नसेल तर CH3 ग्रुप असेल त्याचं नाव टोलिन होतं, म्हणून याचं नाव आहे 2 मिथॉक्सिटोलिन अँड इट इज 4 मिथॉक्सिटोलिन. अगेन हिअर पॅरा पोझिशन इट इज मेजर प्रॉडक्ट. अँड देन ॲसिटायलेशन ऑफ ॲनिसॉल. ॲसिटायलेशनमध्ये अल्कायलेशनमध्ये अल्किल ग्रुप असणाऱ्या कंपाऊंडसोबत रिॲक्शन केली होती आपण. इथं आपल्याला ॲसिटिल ग्रुप असणाऱ्या कंपाऊंडसोबत मीन्स CH3COCl सोबत रिॲक्शन करायची. अँड गिव्ज अगेन हिअर इन द प्रेझेन्स ऑफ दिस रिॲक्शन टेक्स प्लेस इन द प्रेझेन्स ऑफ अनहायड्रस AlCl3. दॅट इज इम्पॉर्टंट, इट इज अ कॅटॅलिस्ट. अनहायड्रस हिअर अगेन अनहायड्रस AlCl3 लिहिणं मस्त आहे. अनहायड्रस AlCl3 दॅट इज अ कॅटॅलिस्ट. अगेन इट गिव्ज द प्रॉडक्ट लाईक दिस OCH3. हिअर इज अनादर मॉलिक्यूल OCH3. हिअर this much part इथंच H निघून जाईल, CL सोबत कमाल होईल, अँड हिअर द प्लेस ऑफ दिस हायड्रोजन ॲटम इज टेकन बाय COCH3, अँड इन दिस COCH3 ग्रुप हायड्रोजन ॲटम फ्रॉम दिस पॅरा पोझिशन इज रिप्लेस्ड बाय COCH3 प्लस 2 HCl असेल. इथं ते बॅलन्स रिॲक्शन लिहिण्याची गरज नाही. आता याचं नाव आहे इट इज 4 मिथॉक्सी ॲसिटोफिनोन. हा जो कंपाऊंड आहे एवढा याचं नाव आहे ॲसिटोफिनोन. याचं नंबरिंग अशी द्यावी लागते 1 2 3 4 5 6. चौथ्या पोझिशनला मिथॉक्सी ग्रुप आहे, म्हणून इट इज देअरफोर इट इज 4 मिथॉक्सिटोलिन अँड इट इज 1 2 मिथॉक्सिटोलिन. इट गिव्ज मिक्सचर ऑफ 2 मिथॉक्सिटोलिन अँड 4 मिथॉक्सिटोलिन. अगेन इट इज अ मेजर प्रॉडक्ट ऑर 90% प्रॉडक्ट. इट इज रिगार्डिंग अबाउट द फ्रायडल क्राफ्ट असायलेशन अँड अल्कायलेशन. अल्कायलेशनमध्ये CH3Cl घ्यायचं आहे आणि असायलेशनमध्ये CH3COCl घ्यायचं आहे, एवढाच फरक आहे. Then last part, that is uses of ethers. Again, as like that of alcohols, ethers are also di3 used as solvent. That is one of the important use of the solvent. One of the important use of ethers is solvent. Di3 used as solvent for Grignard's reagent, oils, fats, waxes. एवढं जरी लिहिलं di3 used as solvent. आणि second one is again di3 used as an anesthetic agent for in surgical operations. It is used as solvent and it is used as an anesthetic agent. एवढं जरी लक्षात ठेवलं तरी सफिशियंट आहे. इट इज रिगार्डिंग अबाउट द युजेस ऑफ ethers, and with this we have completed ethers, and also we have completed the chapter alcohols, phenols and ethers. Today we stop here. Thank you.